Guys, this segment's going to be a doozy. So the other day, I was casually scrolling through TikTok, which is my job, because that's how I find all these wonderful segments for you guys. Okay, it's TikTok. And then people send me stuff because I'm lazy. But I came across, I did this one all by myself. I found this one. Anyway, it's The Rock and Oprah. And this isn't the main video from The Rock and Oprah. I have to find it. I'm going to find it real quick. You're not even going to know I'm looking for it. But basically, they are...
Oh, man, y'all dumbasses fell for... Oh, man, y'all...
Look at all those.
Y'all dumbasses...
Sorry, not the wrong video.
It was a dumpster full of raccoons. There's like 30 in there.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, Oprah and The Rock made this video here asking for money for Hawaii, right? My understanding, there was like wildfires there, right?
I don't know exactly what happened, but I believe it's the island of Maui. I'm not very educated, but like it legit like was horribly on fire. Like a bunch of locals were like in the water, like trying to stay safe. And something else I heard that like I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is, it's terrible, is that day for some reason there was no school.
Okay. Like
they canceled school or something.
Yeah.
So all like basically a bunch of kids were home without their families.
Yeah, my understanding was, and this might have been a little old, that there was fires in the mountains, and then they have a tsunami alert, and people are criticizing somebody that was like, why didn't you like put the tsunami alert or whatever on? And he's like, because people run to the mountains when that alert goes, so we couldn't do it, or else we would, because that's what they think it is. It's not an emergency alert, it's like a tsunami alert or something like that.
Interesting.
This was from a while ago, so you know, correct me if I'm wrong. But my understanding is that, so like it just hit. It was horrible, and so The Rock and Oprah, they made this video and they wanted to raise money for, you know, a Maui fund, which my understanding from what I looked into is apparently some kind of like a UBI, like a certain amount of money per month for everybody there to help them reestablish. And I like that idea. That's my understanding. I did a quick little article search on this beforehand. But when I watched this, I had the same thing as this first person. Like, these are billionaires asking for money. Oprah's worth $2.5 billion, and The Rock is worth $800 million, and they're asking for money, which makes sense, and they donated $10 million between the two of them, which is like what? Which is like nothing.
What is like million compared to billion?
A billion is 1,000 millions.
We got to go down to like a scale. Is it like 1 to 100? Like
1 to 1,000. 1 million is 1,000. 1 billion is 1,000 millions.
There's too many ones and zeros.
$1 million is $1,000.
Just move on. I'm getting lost.
Basically, the point is, this guy's worth $800 million. This other one's $2.5 billion. We're talking about these people make like over 1,000. They have over like 1,000 times more money than they're asking for, and they're donating. And my understanding, from what I looked into, they're not even donating $10 million. They're promising $10 million, and apparently your donations accumulate up to the promise. So they're promising that they'll deliver on $10 million to Hawaii or Maui. That's in Hawaii, right?
Yes.
So if you give $5 million altogether, they're just gonna match that. So it's like, dude, I think Oprah like has a house there, bro.
I think they both do. I think that's why.
Yeah, it's so sad because we just watched Moana. Now we have to unwatch it because we don't like The Rock right now. So that's what people are upset about. Let's watch it.
We were so concerned about what was happening in Maui we were texting back and forth.
Oh my God, texting.
And I read this article that Dolly Parton had given money in her community. And I said, I think this is the answer. You said...
You think he's breaking her out?
No.
Just the way that he's holding her shoulder.
No.
Okay.
I think that's the answer.
I said I love it.
And so we have created the People's Fund of Maui that will put money directly in the hands of the people who need it right now.
Yeah.
So if you send a donation, just click where you see below and send a donation. That money is going to go to one of many residents who have been displaced in Maui. We guarantee.
That's right. And I know a lot of people out there, as Oprah and I have been finding, are just having a hard time trusting where the money goes. What organization should I send money to? How can I help?
Yeah. Well, I can't trust their infrastructure because they can't even get a good fucking mic, you know.
In this case, the fund that we created with a lot of hard work from a lot of hardworking people who all care about these people of Maui, as Oprah was saying, it is a clean, direct from you directly to their hands, and right away with some real immediacy, because as we're finding, as you guys around the world know, with disasters like this, the number one need is money.
Yeah, and I do like that one aspect of this. I like the aspect that they're just giving people money instead of like necessarily resources. You know, for me, and I don't think resources are bad, but I think that like the micromanagement aspect, it almost gets in the way. It's like instead of here's $1,000, it's like, okay, here's water, so we have to hire people to deliver the water, and we have to do this. I feel like it's just easier to just give people money so that they can decide, what do I need to use this for?
Yeah.
I need to use this for water. I need to use this for food. I need to use this for fixing my this or my car or my. I like that idea, fundamentally speaking. So I like the concept. I just feel like, bro, donate more money. This is your home, and you're like, oh, here's like a 1/100% of my net worth. It's like, what the fuck, you know?
Is money.
In hand.
And so people being able to have their own agency, being able to make decisions for themselves about what they need and what their family needs, that's our goal, is to get that to the people now. And so we appreciate any support that you can give. All the people who were calling me and texting me and messaging me and saying, what do I do? What do I do? This is what you do.
You know.
The People's Fund of Maui. We were so concerned about what
All right. I don't know what you have. What do you think about that?
was happening.
This is what I think about it, is that we all know that all these rich and famous people have more money than they deserve, and they should be donating more than they are.
Yeah, I agree.
In fact, like, they honestly shouldn't even have to ask civilians for money. Like, money they donate on their own would cover a good amount.
Absolutely. I'm fine with a fund.
But like,
$10
I'm not
million
going to cry about Oprah and The Rock donating money because, like, whatever.
Yeah, I
like,
get what you're saying.
they're pieces of shit. Who knew? Like, there's no reason why they have as much money as they do.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not giving my money away. So, like, they're not giving theirs away either, you know?
I guess. Here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. Because if it was our community, I would probably want to give
Oh, yeah.
money.
I've done so much. I always joke, but, like, Hurricane Sandy is what got me my scholarships, got me a computer for college, and really got me the experience to, I guess, put on my resume or whatever you would call it, because I did so much volunteering during Sandy, and that's what really started. I've done tons of collecting resources for Flint, Michigan, for, I don't even remember what hurricane or whatever it was, but there was a big storm in Puerto Rico a few years ago.
Yeah.
Every year I would do stuff. I don't even know what the organization is, but on Long Island we would put together backpacks full of school supplies for kids that, like, for underprivileged, whatever that word is. Say it for me.
Underprivileged kids.
There we go. Like, I've always done volunteer work.
Yeah. My thing is that, like, you know, let's say, I don't know what the average American's net worth is, but, like, they're, like, probably easily at least 1,000 to 10,000 times more rich than the average person. I don't think that's that might even be underselling it.
Yeah.
And they're saying donate. And so, like, your $10 is equivalent to, like, their $10,000. You know, I just feel like it's just not enough, especially with diminishing returns. Like, they have all their basic needs met. They're creating this network. They're giving almost nothing of themselves. Like, it's not like, what's the sacrifice if you're just giving nothing? Like, you're giving like nothing. You're not an average everyday person. You've already have all your basic needs met. You don't need all the money that you have. You can give more. And then to ask people, I just feel like it's shitty to be like, we're gonna give some work. It's dumb to me. Like, you're not really giving anything.
No, and that's what I said. That's why, like, I'm
you're
not.
You're gonna write it off anyway.
Yeah, and I'm not sweating it because like whatever. Like, everybody should really contribute something to help out people in the world, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, again, like, civilians, I'll call them, sending money is not a bad thing.
Peasants. Just kidding.
It's just like Oprah and The Rock and all the other famous people are shitty.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, and I think that and they probably feel really good about. Oh, we just ask people to give money they don't have.
And I don't think that it's personal of them.
No,
I
they're
think it's just the
disconnected.
system.
Yeah, and they're disconnected.
And that's what the problem is.
Well, I think back in the day, everybody used to get jerked off, like, "Oh, you donated money? Like, wow, so selfless." But it's like, no, it's not. You get a tax break, and then people like them more, which just adds more power to their name.
Well, that's what that's like sororities and fraternities.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about philanthropy. No, it's about having a house to get drunk at and to be cool at school.
And then just do something that makes you look good. Oh yeah, we donate. You know,
like. Oh, you volunteer stuff? No, we all know that people in the sororities are like the bitchiest bitches ever. Like,
and and listen, none of us do anything selfless without something that we get in return in some capacity. When I do nice things, like it's because it makes me feel nice. I have never given them $10 million, but I mean, I feel like there's got to be a proportionality here. I don't know. This is apparently a representative that Chris has Oprah, and we're just gonna watch it real quick, okay?
Oprah could come in. Who is she? Who is she?
Hearing what the locals are saying during Maui City Council?
We couldn't even have our pastor come in and ask us if we need prayer in the very beginning, but Oprah could come in. Who is she? Who is she?
I guess she's fucking God. I don't know.
They said, oh, she knows the
You know what Ariana said, though? God is a woman.
governor. We didn't need her in there in Bowen High. Get her out.
With the tragic
Oh, yeah, I guess she was on the ground helping a little bit, but that's like for pictures, too.
yeah.
I'm going to go out there. I'm going to help. I'm wearing a really nice outfit. Guys. I'm going to go and get in the stuff. Listen, if I'm going to help something, I'm wearing my worst outfit. And I'm not showering beforehand. I'm going to shower because I need to feel better. I'm going to shower before and after. But you think I'm wearing a nice outfit with a summer hat on? No, I'm not going to shave my head because I'm going to burn. I'm going to have lotion all over my body with a hat on. I'm going to be wearing my worst attire because I'm just digging through stuff to try to help. She's there for pictures, too. That's the thing, but we've all, let it happen. We're all just like, oh, my God, she's there. You're wearing
Well, that's the
white.
thing. That's why I'm not putting, I don't have any energy about this. Because, locals, be mad.
Yeah.
I would be, too.
Yeah, bro. She's wearing white to something where she's trying to clean things up. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
That's going to get dirty. This makes no sense.
Her in there in Bowen High. Get her out.
with the tragic events that happened in the Hawaii fires.
Damn.
These residents were there, attended the Maui City Council to voice their voices and share their frustrations.
Nobody called us. Our phones didn't work from 5 in the morning. The fire was not 10 o'clock when I went to work. The fire was still there. There was no water. Tell me if that's coincidence. No water, no warning.
This woman stated that they couldn't watch the news due to power loss. The residents were understandably frustrated at the city council.
Everything beyond the Civic Center is there, but the homes where we were working, where we're spraying.
Their homes are gone and they lost many loved ones. Our prayers goes out to them.
Oprah could come in.
Yeah. So
Who is she?
I thought that was a nice little end to the segment. End scene.